Rich Rising. You're listening to Self Love, Love Self 365 podcast with me, LD Law. I hope you're well. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you are giving yourself permission to feel through it, because it isn't easy. That's for sure. It isn't easy. The topic that has come up for me right now is about no longer saying goodbye. And I guess what I mean by that is someone who's experienced trauma um, can kind of create this narrative regarding suicide. And, you know, I guess it depends on what your trauma is, but also when you have to leave things a lot, people, places, things, if you've moved around a lot, I think especially if you've experienced homelessness, there's this kind of built up notion that you're always having to say goodbye. So I just had this really beautiful moment this morning when it was like, actually, when I'm leaving things I love now, and God, it feels great to have things that I love, I don't have to be saying goodbye. It really is a see you later. And I think that's so profound and such a beautiful thing to have awareness of. And actually, I think we should be really mindful of the way that we use words or the things that we say to people, because actually, I had someone once say to me that it's not goodbye, it's see you later, which I think is beautiful. But the reality of that situation was that it was goodbye. And I think it's very important for people to be literal when they're talking, because actually they don't understand, or we don't understand. We never know the impact of our words on others. So just be mindful and tell the truth. There's so much beauty in the truth. There's so much beauty in really giving someone honesty and showing them the vulnerability, being able to just say exactly what you mean, because it's important. You don't want people going through life lingering or holding on to things that you've said that can actually be quite damaging. So yeah, back to today's title, which is no longer saying goodbye. I'm so grateful to be in a position where actually I'm not saying goodbye necessarily. I'm saying here's boundaries. I'm saying don't get twisted. I'm saying goodbye if you need to say goodbye. Do you know what I mean? I'm in a place of awareness where it's like, actually, this isn't good for my life. This is not healthy. This is causing me harm. Then I can say goodbye. So yeah, don't get twisted. But I'm no longer saying goodbye to the things that I want to stay in my life, that I plan to hold on to in a healthy way. The people that give me permission to be who I am in my full self. The lessons. It feels really I feel really overjoyed at the ability to sit here and do this, to speak. I feel overjoyed to be using my voice and working through the fear, talking through fear, giving myself permission to be exactly who I am. There's power and beauty in that. Ooh, it's exciting. But yeah, I'm no longer saying goodbye to the things that I want to stay in my life. I give myself permission to be me. I give myself permission to live as myself in my fullest state. I give myself permission to get help if I need to. I give myself permission to ask for help if I need to. And these can all be things that we've struggled with if we have dealt with severe trauma. Just taking a moment there to deep it, breathe it in, take a breath with me, and exhale. Yeah, as ever, you're listening to Self Love, Love Self 365 with me, LD Law. And remember, to love thyself would be an awfully big adventure. Peace and love.